Can you tell I just woke up? Bonafide hustler here, and we start this vlog with a bike sold at $200 cash, and we're gonna have some fun on this vlog. Pretty much just woke up, sold a bike, had an appointment, obviously from yesterday night or last evening, whatever. But it's nice, that's a $50 bike that I picked up on a previous vlog. In fact, it was the vlog that had a carousel in the person's backyard. That was the bike, that was 50 bucks. And we just sold it for 200 bucks. So that's pretty good. Start the day with 150 profit. See where the rest of this vlog takes us. That was a good way to start the morning. And now we are officially an hour and a half down the vlog, I guess. And there's an offer yesterday that I made for this vintage mirror right here, right? I better make sure to snapshot this thing on my phone. So yeah, this vintage mirror is huge, okay? It's a big, from what I can tell in the pictures, there's a garage involved, and I'm like, I can get the scale and everything. I'm like, all right, this thing's pretty big. So this is the reason why I'm in the SUV today, and we have a very, very hollow kind of, everything is flattened, because we're gonna get this thing for 50 bucks cash, and that was the asking price. And I'm not talking anybody down at this point because this thing is awesome, and we're gonna bring it directly to the booth today. There's no reason why I need to bring it home to show it on anything. Like, it's gonna go to the booth. So that's where it's headed. And we're gonna pick up that thing in about 2 hours from now. So, and then we're gonna thrift. Like, my girlfriend and I, we're gonna thrift a little bit. If we find something cool, we're gonna make sure to show you. A lot going on. And plus, when I go home, I have to do so many orders for the supplement company that I work for, Organic Muscle. And we have a pallet landing today at the warehouse. And so I have to go there and get all this supplement. It's called Tomcat Ali, and my gosh, it is the fastest selling supplement that we have in Organic Muscle. So I have 50 orders to do. I don't know, it's a lot. It's 126 units right now that I have to get shipped off. So that's gonna be a considerable amount of work today, but I'll show you the product. It's pretty cool. All right, so back here we have a little eBay thing right there. You can kind of see it. It's a padded poly envelope, and that is a madras bag. It's a Tommy Hilfiger madras bag. It's really nice, kind of quilted looking cotton kind of thing. And I found it for $10 at a Savers, sold it for $60 on eBay with $9 of shipping. So that's going out today as well. Okay, so I'm just walking out of this Goodwill, and I found this classic Specialized hard rock from the 90s. Pretty cool. 33 bucks out the door, and I do think it's going to sell between 1 and 150. That's what I think. But yeah, a little bit of work, but I think there's air in the tires already, so it's a pretty quick sale. Our journeys have brought us to local pastures. Now, apparently this is a place where I can get those amazing farmer market eggs while not waiting for Saturday for the farmer's market. It's supposed to be here. Hey, what's up? How are y'all? Well, this looks like something I like. Those are the eggs right there. Look at that. So I don't have to necessarily go to the farmer's markets anymore. I could get them right here. Okay, we're pulling up to the house to get this mirror. Let's go check this thing out. Okay, so I got the mirror, and I'm not kidding. Look at this. That's my truck in the background. This thing is enormous. So, next stop, Round Rock Antique Mall. There's no reason to go home. All right, so we're in the booth, and this mirror is almost one of the tallest things in the entire, it's the tallest thing in the entire booth. Look at this thing. It's crazy. We have it leaned up right now. And there it is. It's huge. So we have a 40% off sale on this booth right now. We got a lot of inventory, and we're listing it for $800. So 40% off of that is what we would walk with. Well, and then the mall takes 10% off that cut too. So yeah, we should be able to walk for $450, something like that. And we just paid 50 bucks for this thing. Pretty good hustle. It's a one and done, drop it off, never see it again. All right, so I'm in the car, and of course I'm gonna go get a bike that is 30 minutes away from the house, but I picked it, I was building some reels and some random stuff and making some videos on my computer at my house, and I caught an ad that was 200 bucks for this Specialized pitch mountain bike, and I offered 160. The person said yes. It was 30 minutes away, so combined total we're looking at an hour. But I do think that this bike could sell for about $300 to $350, and that's a pretty good use of my time. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it. And plus there's no traffic either, so it's not stressful listening to podcasts and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, let's go check out this bike. Pull up to the house, let's get this bike. Okay, so this is a Specialized pitch right here. 27.5 wheels, medium frame, really good frame size. Yeah, it's in great condition. I do think it's gonna sell for about 4, maybe even 5. It's in awesome condition. Forks look really good, but we're gonna get a little bit more overview of this later on, hopefully in this video. Yeah, they usually don't come in conditions like this, where there's like no scratches. I love it. Now we're at the part of the vlog where I've been working my butt off. We have a hit product at Organic Muscle. My mind is fried, and I'll show you why. So the product is actually called Tomcat Elite. It's sitting here. There's so much of it, and there's a lot more at the warehouse. But basically, this is an amazing, hormone booster, adaptogen, all that kind of stuff. This is a kind of like a small bush that is native to Indonesia and Malaysia. And so we are the only people that have an organic version of this on the marketplace right now. And so I'm handling Shopify orders that come off the website, and they're all going out today. There's so many boxes. I mean, they're just everywhere around the house. So I take this product all the time. It is a terrific, terrific product. I feel like my vitality has increased, my speed of decision making, definitely boost my T, and it's just an amazing product. I don't even know what else to say. It's just been flying off the shelves. So yeah, I'm handling what seems to be 60 to 80 orders at least in the next 2-3 days. I don't know, it's a lot. So anyway, that's what's going on right here. And the whole entire house is just blown to pieces right now with printing stuff. And yeah, we're just getting it all packed out. And some of this might go to Vitamin Shop, some of the pallet at the warehouse. So if you want to get some, you can get it on Amazon. You can find it at Vitamin Shop, and you just go to our Organic Muscle store on the internet. You'll see a bunch of me on there on the ads and stuff. But if you're interested, code Radical will save you some money. So go check it out. Save you 15%. So yeah, that's what I'm handling right now. And man, we are still trying to buy bikes, and thrifting was not the greatest yesterday, but I did find that bike, which is cool. Turned out to be perfectly fine, shifts fine, everything. Took the rust off the chain, and just did very minimal work, airing the tires. And I'm gonna list that today for 120, something like that. Not the greatest return, but at the same time, I just can't leave that bike behind. It was a good bike. So yeah, this is what I'm handling right now. It's not the most fun thing to do, but at the end of the day, the blessing is, the company that I do work for, there's a hit product there, and the product's flying off the shelves, and it's always fun to be part of something dynamic and fun like that. So if you're interested, code Radical, go save yourself some money. So I had a busy day yesterday, but I still made it out to garage sales, which is pretty cool. So at the end of this video, I'm going to show you what I picked up from garage sales. Nothing super crazy, but there's some cool finds. We're about to meet up, all my friends or my girlfriend and her friends or whatever at the pool right now. And I got a notification on my phone that someone offered me $450 on a bike that was listed for $480. Now, in a previous vlog, I had picked up this bike for $100. I dropped everything to go get it. I didn't even talk it down or anything like that. Then I listed it for $500. Then I listed it, reduced it to $480 over the course of like a week or so. And then someone offered me $450 cash, and I was like, all right. So that person's almost here, and this is the bike right here. I'll show you the listing. There's the listing right there. So this is what the bike looks like. It's outside right now. It's waiting for her. I put some pink grips on it. It's a really cool mountain bike, but it is a 26-inch wheel mountain bike. So it's a little out of date, but it's still very functional for someone that wants to get into the sport. So yeah, here we go is the description of it right there. And we have all the stuff that I put in there. Nothing super crazy, and that's what's outside. But let's get out there and get this bike sold. Okay, I saw a truck pull up. Let's get this bike sold. Get this bike out here. Let's do this. Just like that, we have $450 cash. Pretty good flip. Made $350 on that flip. Those are the kind of flips I like a lot, obviously. Whoosh. All right, so we're the next day, and something is going to be selling here. What is this thing? I just had it. Okay, I think it's over here. Now, this thing I found at a kind of rummage sale. Now, when I listed it, I said it's more of like a storage auction clean out. And I was like, whatever. I think it's easier for buyers to understand those terms rather than like a rummage sale. So it's part of a rummage sale, but I said storage clean out. Anyway, so here it is. It's a Scala Rider G4 Bluetooth. This is for people that have motorcycles and 2 helmets. You can kind of see right there. And it's for them to talk to each other and listen to music together. This thing appears to be brand new. List price at the time that it was cool was $500, and then I listed it for $100, and then someone offered me $75. So that's where we are right now, and we're gonna get this thing sold. Facebook Marketplace, yeah, listed it, and I wanted to get more, but at the end of the day, I haven't tested it out. I suspect it's brand spanking new. For me to test it out, I would have to unbrand new it. Does it make sense? So it's all just packed up perfectly in there, and I made the listing with that. And yes, it's hot. That's why I have my shirt off. It's always hot in Austin, Texas, this time of year. Probably for like the next 3 to 4 months. So get used to it. I got a comment saying like, Why is it that he always has his shirt off? And I'm like, put two and two together. It's hot in here. And in Texas and everywhere. Everything's hot. So yeah, we're gonna get this thing sold in 1 second. Okay, so I have to go to USPS and UPS store to do some shipping, and the person has not come yet at the agreed upon time. So I'm just gonna take a chance on this and just leave it here, right here at the front door. Hopefully this person will put money under the doormat. I'm not 100% sure, but you know what? I got things to do, man. I can't be waiting around for people. That costs money. So I got back from my stuff, and it wasn't very long, and some messages came back from the guy. You know, obviously he was late, and so when I got out of this neighborhood, he was like, I'm here at the house, and I could have doubled back, but I'm not willing to deal with people, first of all, who are kind of late. Second of all, they were like, do you have, I said I wanted cash, you know? And then the person replies with, you know, I need to use Cash App or something else, Zelle, or Apple Pay. And I'm sitting there like, man, I disclosed all this stuff to you, and I told you what time to come, gave you a decent window. So I just said I'd take cash. That's the last I've heard of this person. I just pulled up to the house, and now I'm kind of curious, is the money under the doormat? We'll see. I have no idea. But for some reason, I have a bad feeling. And I don't see the item outside anymore. So that's kind of weird. There's nothing here. And there's maybe something here. We'll see. Oh my gosh. I think he screwed me. Yep, he did. I just got screwed. What is going on? So now I guess I'm just gonna message the person back and see what's going on. It's kind of weird. All right, a weird turn of events, but the guy contacted me after I had texted him. Like, I don't see the cash under the mat. Like, let me know if you do want to use an app, even though I don't want to use one, whatever. I have some of the apps available to use, but I just don't like to use them. I like cash. So, but yeah, I mean, 2 hours later, he was like, is there any way that I can get you paid? And he proposed Zelle, and I do take Zelle. I take Zelle for clients and stuff, but I don't like to use Zelle just for like random little things, you know? So we tried Zelle, and the money came through. So he paid me. That's pretty cool. I mean, I had doorbell footage of a guy with a motorcycle helmet, you know, walking up, and I was like, for sure, I'm gonna get screwed over on this. But honestly, my mind went immediately towards just make money, you know, like do what you're good at. We can't control all this other stuff. And if someone's gonna scam you, they're gonna scam you. Or if someone wants to take something from you and you do porch pickup, they're just gonna do it. Basically what I'm preaching is that I work on things that I have direct control on. And I have direct control on my hourly, you know, what I perceive I wanna be making an hour. There are a lot of things that I can do to make money, do listings, you know, blah, blah, blah. But it was nice to get paid, so that was cool. I think I did promise you guys that I would show you the garage sale stuff from the weekend, so we're gonna look at that here in a second, then I'm gonna go on a bike ride. But after the garage sale stuff, we'll just open up a new vlog because I think we need to. I'm doing a midday snack. I just had some granola and some raw milk. And I'm gonna have a grapefruit, and then I'll show you the stuff I got from garage sales this past weekend. Not much stuff, but some cool stuff. Okay, so one of the things I got from garage sales is right here. I got some sunglasses for $2. I got 2 pairs of sunglasses. The other one looks a little bit more angular than this, but it's the same kind of color. I love sunglasses. I think they are kind of like bracelets, right? They tell a story, and if you curate them properly, I don't know, it's kind of like a signature on your personality. So I love wild sunglasses. These are cool. They got great colors, and yeah, it's very summertimey, you know? Okay, so we got that, and what else did we get? A Madewell shirt for my girlfriend. It's a pearl snap shirt. It's kind of like the denim pearl snap shirt. Really nice looking. It's a Madewell. She likes the brand Madewell. And so if I can find some Madewell or some Free People, it makes her day. And that was $1. You know, man, I'm telling you, it's not like my girlfriend is a simple girl, but she likes certain things. And if I can find these things at garage sales, then I can make her happy, just a little bit happier than whatever she is. And if that's just $1 away to do that, I'm gonna spend that money. I'll even spend up to $4.25. I'm just kidding. Okay, so yeah, but I wanna make her day. It's really important. If you have a significant other, male, female, whatever, same sex, making their day is just great. Make your person's day if you can. Okay, what else we got here? We have some Vans for personal use. These are size 12. I just realized that the bottoms kind of look like this. This is pretty cool. They are suede, and they are like low cut, but kind of like higher than low cut. I don't know what this is, but anyway, pretty nice, and they're very comfortable. It might be Ultra Cush, I'm not sure. Paid $5 for those. That's going in the personal collection because I work out with Vans all the time. What else we got here? I think these were $5, and there's a pair of, actually $3. No, $5, I think. Yeah, there's just a pair of boots, nothing crazy. I don't care what the brand is. It's made out of some good leather. In the booth, this will probably sell for $40, $50. In a previous booth, it would be closer to maybe 70 to like 80. But in the new booth, we're looking at probably, yeah, 40 to 50, which is still a pretty good turnaround. And by the way, new booth had some banger sales last weekend. I sold an Evinrude motor that I'm 20 bucks into for like 118, I think. And the other thing was a tank piece, a piece of an actual tank from World War II. It was one of the optical devices on the tank. Real small kind of piece, but very heavy. I think I paid almost nothing for it because it was like this package kind of deal with some other things from, I think, a rummage sale. I sold it for 108 bucks. So I think I'm only 5 or 10 bucks into that tank piece, something like that. Sold it for 108 in the new booth, which is cool. Okay, what else we got? $5. This is a pretty good deal. Vapor Maxes. I think these are Oreo, right? These are pretty nice. The underside looks really good. Yeah, Nike Vapor Maxes. I went all around with my eyes. There's no snags, tears, delamination, nothing, and the air pockets seem to be perfectly fine. So these will probably sell between 50 and 100 bucks, like all day. Probably closer to like 100, but yeah, I don't know what Oreo Vapor Maxes are these days, but I flipped a pair of these like 2 years ago and got around 100 bucks for it. So there was that. And then I got this Calpac, like with tags. It's called a Calpac, kind of like a weekender bag. And this was $5, and it should sell between about 60 and like 90 bucks. So looked up those prices already, although I would not be pissed to maybe keep this thing. You know, sometimes things just don't sell and you're like, I'm okay with keeping it. So there's that. I think that's pretty much it. Now that I'm looking around here, I'm sure there's other things that I forgot. My girlfriend did pick up what else did she pick up? Well, this is not on this vlog, but she did pick up a carbon road bike last weekend, 2 weekends ago, whatever, for 20 bucks. And it needs some work. So I think it's gonna be the very first bike that we put on a bikes to bucks and how I flip the bike kind of video, because it does need extensive work. I think it'd be a perfect candidate for a video like that. So outside of that, that's where this video ends. And if you had fun watching it, and I don't even know what the duration of this one's gonna be, maybe 10 minutes, maybe 14 minutes, but leave a comment, really important. Do you like the sunglasses? I like them, but leave a comment and make sure you hit the like button because that helps me out a lot. And I'll see you on the next Bonafide Hustler video. Take it easy. Goodbye!